Good morning, Starkville and Mississippi State. We're starting off with some low-hanging clouds as well as all of northeast Mississippi. Seeing those generally hanging on. We're going to see those break down and start going through the early morning hours as well into the later morning hours. So we'll see those eventually breaking out later on this afternoon. So our lows last night easily dipping down into the 50s, made for a great evening. Good chance to open up the window, cut off the AC, and enjoy some of this cooler fall-like air that settled in last night. Don't worry, we'll have another dose of that later on. Looking at your planner this afternoon, though, temperatures a little bit on the rise. We'll be getting back up into the 70s at least, so much cooler than we've seen the past several days. A lot more enjoyable. Now, those clouds that are out there right now, we'll see those breaking down once we get to around lunchtime. We'll have clear skies through the rest of the afternoon, and that'll bring us right up to that 80-degree mark, but for the most part, mostly everyone will be seeing just under that 80-degree mark. Looking at our predictor right now, those northern winds bringing in a little bit cooler air, but we're going to have a little bit of shift coming in the forecast. We start getting into our Friday, we start seeing those winds coming more out of the east with a high pressure ridge building up on the east coast, bringing that wind through as we start eventually moving into the weekend, just in time for Saturday, that football game. Notice winds shifting out of south as well, some clouds building in across the area. It's going to be much more warmer and muggier across northeast Mississippi, so make sure if you're going to that game, just try and have a little bit more water with you. Now, the days ahead, we're going to continue to warm up. Like I said, those winds coming out of the south are going to make Saturday the warmest, 88 degrees. Once we get into Sunday, though, temperatures a little bit cooler, but that's because we got something else coming up in the forecast that I'll get to here in a second. And behind that, much cooler air makes an arrival. So tonight, temperatures dropping down into those lower 50s, clear, just a little bit of patchy fog developing out there. And as for our football game Saturday, very warm, temperatures topping off in those upper 80s, but lots of sunshine at least. Just make sure to have a little bit of extra water with you to try and stay cool. As we move into your 7-day forecast, this weekend looking pretty nice, but Sunday we're going to see the chance for a few isolated showers. And eventually, later that night, a front's going to be pushing through. That's going to bring some thunderstorms across the area, just fairly isolated though. And then it's going to bring that cool shot of air for next work week, looking very nice. Look at those 70s as well as our nighttime lows dipping down into those upper 40s. So it looks like things are going to be pretty nice. But after Wednesday, we're going to see the chance for another arrival of rain later in the coming work week.